A suspect prosecutors have linked to the death of a homeless Boise man is charged. Scotty Turnbull is accused of second-degree murder after Russell Bitton was killed near Road Skate Park back in October. Bitton's body was found under clothing and other items near the 16th Street overpass. A coroner's report indicated he had been beaten to death. Bitton's family releasing a statement thanking Boise officers for their lengthy investigation. It reads in part, "They have treated this case with urgency and efficiency, regardless of the fact that Rusty was homeless. We are grateful to those in the Boise community that came forward with information that helped in this case." Nampa police tell us they've got 3 people suspected of a home invasion earlier yesterday morning. They've arrested McKenna Wolford of Nampa, Matthew Harris of Meridian, and Dylan Spencer of Idaho Falls. The incident happened on East Cinnamon Lane. The victim says the trio forced their way in, armed with a handgun. Investigators say they got away in an SUV, but not for long. And the Nampa Department also says an armed robbery at a gas station that happened back in November. They've solved that for the most part. 2 Nampa men now behind bars for that. Detectives still looking for a third, though. His name is Richard Troughton. The 18-year-old's mugshot is the one to the far right on your screen. If you have seen him, police would like a phone call. Nearly a month after the shooting death of a clerk in a small Canyon County community, the killers are still on the loose. Morgan Wagner explains whether new, better quality photos of the gunmen are providing new hope for justice.
Ever since then, I think we noticed little noises or sounds outside a little bit more. We pay a little bit more attention to them.
The mayor of Notice says his community is tense after Christopher Reese's violent death.
I think people have been angered by that kind of situation and, of course, a little fearful for what could be any kind of follow-up.
Deputies hope higher quality images from their surveillance video will help them lead to finding those responsible. But some in Notice say although the pictures are a little better, it's still going to be hard to track the gunman down.
I think it could help to some extent. Since, I mean, there's little things people can recognize in these types of photos, but I think it's still going to be rather difficult because it's not very clear. The murderers clearly had their faces covered, so it's going to be a challenge.
Hopefully it helps. As far as not for me, it didn't do anything for us. So, but yeah, hopefully it gets them closer.
One local says although he and his family are still a bit on edge that the killers haven't been found, he says at the moment they feel safe.
My wife and I were talking that this could possibly be, the safest place to be with, enhanced patrols and things like that. We see cops every day now.
Morgan Wagner, KBOI News.
Well, an update to a story we first brought you on Wednesday, and this one's good news. Minnie has been reunited with her owner. This was the case where the car was stolen with the dog inside. Yesterday afternoon, the dog turned up at a house near Gowan and Victory. The car was found about 5 miles away. Police are still looking for that car thief, though. They better interview Minnie. Maybe she can give him a description.